Hey guys, this is a mechanic task guide for Decryption Hurdles Part 2. For this task, mechanic wants us to stash a military gyrotachometer at the designated place on reserve, and then to launch a yellow signal flare from the roof of the radar station on reserve as well. And when you do accept this task, make sure to check and accept your messages, since mechanic does provide you with both of these items for accepting this task. So here's a map of reserve, and both the task requirements are going to be located up here at the dome area, very close to one another, which I will show you guys in a raid now. So my PMC is here in reserve and up at the dome, or some people will call it the radar station or the White Queen building. And for the first part of this task, then we do want to head up into the actual dome. So I will take us in around back of this building, but just be cautious while moving around this area because it is notorious for extract campers, with the cliff descent extract just over here. And with this new event, the people ratting will definitely increase. So as we do get up to the top section here, then you do want to go in through either one of the two doors that will lead into this well-known sniping hotspot, and then you do want to take the metal stairs on your left. As you do follow this around, then you will come to a metal crate, and this is where you do have to plant the gyrotachometer. This is going to be a 25-second timer for the plant, and once the green text is off of your screen in the bottom center, then you will get a subtask complete for this. And just that you guys know, you can place the gyrotachometer in your secure container, so just in case you die, then you won't end up losing the item and then having to buy another one. So after we have finished with our plant here, then we will have to go down one more level onto the back roof section of the dome radar station building, or at least this is where it ended up working for me. So this is obviously where I'm going to recommend that you guys go to fire off your flare as well. And just to be safe, I would recommend bringing in an extra yellow flare, just so that if one does mess up, then you can just try again immediately, rather than having to extract and then come back all over again. Now, if you're not familiar on how to use the flares, then you have to place it into your rig, and then you can hover over it with your cursor and then press one of the buttons from your quick menu, like 6 or 7. Or you can also drag it from your rig and then into one of the number sections at the bottom of your screen, which will do the same thing. So then after you do close your menu, then you do want to equip the flare by pressing the corresponding number that you did assign, and then you can fire the flare at not quite straight up in the air, since the flare will fire technically behind you a bit. So if you do fire it up at a strict 90-degree angle, it usually won't end up working for the task. Or at least that is what a lot of people are saying. But if you did do it right, then you will hear a subtask complete. So usually I do tend to fire it off at about a 70-degree angle. And if you do have a red rebel and paracord, then you can just take the cliff descent extract that is going to be immediately behind you. Or if you don't have a red rebel, then you can always just go down to the no backpack extract. But just remember, if you are planning to take the cliff descent extract, you can only wear an armored tack rig or just a regular rig. You cannot wear regular body armor. So if you do have regular body armor, then you can throw it in a bush if it's insured, or if you just don't care about it, or you can always place it into your backpack. So basically, guys, I figured that I would make a couple of different task guides for this event, since BSG did tweet out that it would be available until May the 26th at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So thank you guys so much for tuning into my guide on this. Hopefully it does help you guys to get this done, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day.